Hi, Alex here from Rebeloper.com, and today I want to teach you how you can share, most specifically inside a SpriteKit game. So welcome to day 21 of ASD App Store Domination, and let's get to work. One of my favorites from the tribe is when I teach you how you can share with SpriteKit, and that is lesson number 38, native iOS share, spread the word, the app away, because once you add a native share into your game or your app, it is a free marketing. It is free marketing from your users. If they do like it, they will share it. The important part is to add it inside your app at the right place and at the right moment of your game flow. Of course, there are plenty of examples out there on Stack Overflow and on the net. Just Google out how you can add the native iOS share functionality to a UIKit app. But there is a huge lack when you try to find for a SpriteKit game, and that is what I'm going to talk about today. Okay, for that we are going to create. Of course, if you just want to skip this and get everything, then you can do so by going to this link, and you can get a huge discount on the tribe for $99 a month. Okay, let's put that aside, and now let us just create a new Xcode project, and I will just select this and hide it a little more because I'm going to go into File, New, and Project, and let it be a game now, not a single view application, a game. So let's click on Next, and I will name this, and the game technology should be SpriteKit, and of course the language is Swift. Okay, and let's drop this onto the desktop. There you have it. And now we are going to let's say go into our game scene here, and let's override some functions because I want to make the share activity controller pop up whenever I touch on the screen. So let me just, of course, let us just move all of this. Let's just delete this. We don't need any labels or spinny nodes. And now let's go into the touches began, and I will just delete this. Touch down, okay, and delete this. And the touches move and the touches up are not necessary for this tutorial, so I will delete those two and update too. Okay, now that we are inside here, and of course inside our game scene, let's just right click on it and let's delete this hello world, and let's go to game scene, and inside touchdown let's just print out. Let's build and run and see how this looks, and if we do get this print statement in our console. So let's just wait for that. Oh, it is still indexing. Okay, let me just close this. Sometimes it really, indexing in Xcode is really frustrating sometimes, so let's just close this. Maybe let's just force stop this. Let's just quit and force quit. Here you have it, debugging in action. So let's just open up Xcode again, and hopefully indexing will be taken care of really quickly. Okay, now that it is ready, let's just select our simulator here and let's build and run. And let's just try to tap on the device. Okay, and let's just tap here, and as you can see, we have touched inside the control, and if we tap multiple times, that will occur. Okay, pretty good stuff. Now, what I want to do here is, okay, here we want to add our alert controller, and for that I will just grab one of my already created functions here, and that is share, and this is created for anti-Candy Crunch. Now, anti-Candy Crunch is one of the first source codes you get when you join the tribe, so go ahead and join for the discounted price. So I will just copy this out, and let's minimize this and paste it inside of my game scene. Okay, and now we can leverage of the power of this function. First of all, let me just guide you through what this share function does. So it says share on scene, so you need to provide your scene, and that is the beauty of it, because we are not adding a UI view controller, we are adding in a scene. And next we have our text, our image, and if we want to exclude any activity types. Okay, now we let unwrap our image. If not, then we will just simply return, because if we don't have an image, then we will not show the activity view controller. We construct our shared items with a text and our image, and then we are going to create an activity view controller with our shared items, and we are going to pop over our source view. Okay, and then this is for our iPad, so it won't crash, and we set our exclude activities, what we have already provided, and of course finally we present it on our scene views window root view controller. And that's a whole mouthful, but that is the way it is. So what I want to do now here is, let's add an image here, but maybe we do have an image. I don't know how it will look. No, we don't have any images here, so I just simply go ahead and grab one from my desktop. Let's add the logo of the tribe here. So logo the tribe is the name of my image. So let's go back to game scene, and let's just try writing share and on scene, and that is ourself, because we are in a game scene and that is an SK scene. And the text is, let's say, here is a good advertisement. And the image is our, I believe, yes, logo, the tribe. And let's exclude activity types, and that is an array. And let's just add here dot, and I will just exclude, let's say, okay, you don't want to exclude Facebook. This is just for the purpose of showing you how this all works. And that is it. Let us just run this in the simulator, and of course this will not work in the simulator because there are limitations to the simulator. But first of all, let us just tap here and see if we do get, yes, we do have this activity view controller, and we don't have much of a choice for sharing. That is because of our simulator. So let's cancel that out, stop, and I will just use my iPhone 10 here and select my iPhone, and let's build and run here. Okay, first of all, I will just show you how you can show your iPhone on the your desktop. And let's stop, and first of all, let's open up QuickTime so I may show you what the screen of my iPhone is. And let's create a new movie recording, and if your device is plugged in, then you should be able to see your device on the desktop. So that's that. And now let's select first of all our iPhone, and let's build and run. And here it is. Okay, let me show you here. Okay, and I will just tap now. Let me just take care of that. Okay, and here you have it. You have messages, messenger, and of course you don't have Facebook to be seen. For this time I will just, let's add the messages. Okay, and here it is. You have your image and your message, and of course you can select your where you want to send it. Okay, let's cancel that out, and I will just empty this string here, this array, and let it be an empty array so we may see that actually Facebook is there. So okay, and let's tap on the screen and let's find Facebook. Well, maybe I need to add it. Let's click on the more and let's enable Facebook. Let's click on done, and there you have it. Facebook is automatically added to your list. Let's cancel that out and let's stop. Again, you can get this source code inside the tribe, and you can have it for a huge discount, $99 per month, from this special link that is available only for ASD subscribers. So go ahead and implement the UI activity view controller into your SpriteKit games also. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as usual, I will see you in the next one. Good stuff! Now, if you want to see more of this video and want to boost your app business, go ahead and take a look at my 30 days challenge, App Store Domination. Go ahead and click the link down below, and I will see you inside ASD, App Store Domination. Let's get to work.